Hey everyone, it's me Doomlink and welcome back to Doomlink's Random Hunts. As you can see, we are back in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate and I'm always happy to bring you guys some Monster Hunter content in 3 Ultimate because of course this is, as I've mentioned a number of times in the past, my favourite Monster Hunter game as I've decided it to be. And I'm not too sure what to expect from this room. This is one of the only rooms that I have available to me to actually hunt in because we only have 12 players hunting in 3 Ultimate at the moment. And of course, these people, much to my dismay, have the nerve to name the room FR meaning French. I don't know what the micro part stands for or what that means, but point being, there's only 12 people playing in the world in this game and these people want to have a French specific room. It's completely bizarre and I don't understand it. People will work out that you are French when they join your room and see that you're speaking French. Because otherwise it's just really bizarre to say that the room is specifically French if there's like barely anyone playing, you know. Take what you can get is my opinion there. But regardless, I don't really want there to be too much downtime, so I'll see you guys once we get in the hunt. Because if you know anything about 3 Ultimate, there is a lot of standing around that goes on before we can get started with the questing. So I'll see you guys once we're there. And we are off. This is a multi-monster quest in the arena. I did bring smoke bombs. We didn't have any sort of pre-quest discussion, because as far as I know these people speak French and I speak English, but we'll see if we can all cooperate and make use of this smoke bomb sensibly. I don't really need paintballs. I mean, maybe I do, but anyway. Alright, let's try and smoke bomb away, shall we? See if we can manage this. Okay, so smoke bomb down, we'll go and try to kill Mr. Purple Ludroth first and foremost. Oh god. Again, I decided to go with the Grongigas hammer. It's a very good weapon, of course, but typically don't go hammer on quests like these, but you know, whatever works. We just got a person join the room called Lees. I don't know how to really pronounce that name, but anyway. Oh, I'm sorry, Theo Hunter. You weren't in my way when I first did that attack, or when I was gearing up for that attack, but okay, I think I need to get ready to put down another smoke roll. I'm just going to do it now. I have a general feel for how long it takes for that to expire, but I don't really know the exact time. Just sort of going based on gut feeling, partially, and then as well as that, I didn't actually read the conversation. I was too busy having a conversation with myself, actually. It's a bit of a thing that I do when I record these videos, but anyway. I will double check that momentarily. I just want to get off this golf swing. Managed to miss the face there. Not necessarily going for a KO, but you know. Seems that I think I saw Kizuna putting down a smoke bomb as well, so it's nice that Kizuna has my back. It's good to do... oh, that person's English is not good. I wonder what language they speak. Oh, there you go. Nice and quick. It's one good thing about the Grongigas hammer. It is a very overpowered weapon. So I'm assuming we're getting normal carves here. I feel like getting all the carves I can. Oh, mega potions. Well, I didn't even heal during that hunt, so there you go. Got an immediate paralysis, and I don't exactly know how that was achieved. Don't know if that was with... Oh, it was... Wasn't really watching there. That was a trap. And I completely missed my attacks there. Don't know what's going on with me. I'm not having a great hunt today, but... regardless. I will check that chat momentarily. I'm just interested in what they said because I completely missed what was said, but anyway. What's going on? So, we shall... Oh, the person was asking if we were German. I would like to think that the fact that the room being called FR is enough to indicate that we are not German, but you never know. Maybe there are some German people in the French room. I guess that's a fair enough question. I feel sorry for the European players who don't really speak much English, who were used to being able to talk to people in their native language in this game back when it was active, and now they still continue to play this game, and they're basically forced to either speak to the 1 or 2 people who still play the game who speak their language, or speak a language that they can barely understand and speak themselves. So, thoughts go out to those European players, and maybe learn some English. I'm just joking. I mean, it is a very useful language to learn, but I wouldn't necessarily say that you have to learn it to play Monster Hunter. That's probably kind of unfair. But regardless, let's go and kill this guy as soon as possible. I think he will die fairly quickly. My timing with the golf swing there is, well, not necessarily the golf swing, but the swing out of the spin. I suppose it is technically a golf swing, but you might be confused as to what I'm referring to when I say golf swing, when it's actually the swing out of the spin. But anyway, my timing for that's a little bit messy because it changes with every single game that I play, it seems. I'm particularly used to how it is in 2nd gen, which is a lot less forgiving with that timing, which I did mention in the previous part, actually, of Random Hunts. Because I believe this is part 61 that you're watching right now. In fact, I may as well address the fact that 60 ended on a little bit of a cliffhanger with me failing that Kushala Daora quest in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, and then me saying, oh well, hey, let's go do it again. And what ended up happening was I completely ignored that and continued on into this recording. Well, I guess I may as well show you a bit of a summary of that right now. Take 2 of Kushala Daora, and this time we're actually going to use a shelling gun lance. I've got no idea how this is going to turn out, but whatever. Shelling the face here at the expense of my health, as you can tell. Jesus Christ. This is not going to be a good hunt. I hope you guys are ready for the long haul. Please limp away or something. Like, give us some sort of indication that you're running out of health. It's a little bit stressful. He just does this random fucking charge, and now I have to use a fucking ancient potion. Which kind of works out. I do need some stamina, but seriously. There we go. I would have actually preferred to not have used my fucking ancient potion at that time. Lankser is quite happy, obviously. He just continued to attack. Sort of like a victory beatdown. Alrighty, so that is the Dragon of Steel shit quest. Not going to do it again for a while. And that's how it is. That's the end of this recording, guys. I've got no idea how many parts this has encompassed. It may even be the case where I will use another recording in the middle of whatever part this has ended up being, but regardless. I do thank you all for watching, and I'll see you when I'm next playing Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Bye-bye. I thought it would be worthwhile doing that just so you could, at the very least, tie that loose end up. I have a lot of stuff that I record that doesn't end up getting uploaded, but anyway. Just randomly crossed my mind that I chose not to include that. And the reason why I chose not to include that was because it was a very long hunt. It would have, on its own, constituted a single part for Random Hunts, and I'd rather not subject you guys to such boredom. As well as that, I decided to use the popcorn gun lance on that boss for some reason. I say boss, on that monster. And the main reason why I chose to do that was because, I don't know, I just thought that it would be nice to randomly do that. But then I remembered that in a recent recording in Random Hunts, I did use the popcorn gun lance on Chameleos, and quite frankly, it's not a very interesting way to play the game. You just sort of sit there shelling repeatedly over and over and over again. It's not even as interesting as, say, using the bamboo gun lance in Portable Third, or in this game, I suppose, I would say, or suggest rather, that the bamboo gun lance probably exists here as well. But thing is, with old gun lance, there's no charging of your shots except for, oh, well, I guess we're not smoke bombing this time around. We're just going to try and kill this thing as soon as possible. I didn't even consider whether or not we would smoke bomb. I was too busy monologuing about stuff. Sorry, Theo Hunter, I seem to be giving you a little bit of a tough time in this hunt. Has to do with the fact that I'm trying to get used to this controller again, actually. It's really weird. I've probably spent more time... Well, no, that's not correct at all. I would not have spent more time using this controller than any other controller while playing Monster Hunter, but it is very close, I will say. And it seems that I still managed to lose the comfort when it comes to using this controller. Like, I go back to using it and it doesn't feel entirely comfortable. It feels strangely nostalgic, and it does offer an interesting perspective on how the controller actually feels. It is a very rigid controller. By the way, I am using the Classic Controller Pro that came with Monster Hunter 3 Tri back on the Wii. It is fully compatible with 3 Ultimate, and I was really amazed to find that people didn't even know that. Made me say, well, the fucking hell were you using to play the game? The gamepad? That was terrible. I tried to do that just for a short period of time for fun, and it actually felt like dog shit. It's even less ergonomic than trying to play Monster Hunter on the Switch portably. I did not bring fucking deodorants, which seems to happen every single time I fight a monster like Kongalala, Steel Uragan. It's just really annoying. I never seem to bring them. It's very frustrating. And obviously that person realized, I'm assuming it was Kizuna, that I did not bring deodorants like a complete idiot. I do it every time. It's extremely frustrating. Theo went and died. Nothing much I can say about that because I was at risk of death myself just previously. Was that a... I guess that was a KO, yeah. Just not used to KOing these monsters, I suppose. Try and get that golf swing off on the face if we can. Missed the face, and also had it end up being a negative crit, reducing the damage of it. Oh god, get out of there. I'm still smelly, apparently. It's weird to say smelly, but I suppose that's how you would refer to the blight, as it were. It is a bit of a blight, isn't it? It's a blight on my personal hygiene. Anyway, we're about to get that explosion off again with slime. God, slime is crazy in this game. I'm kind of used to blast, actually, in 4th gen now. Not that I use it that much, but I use blast a lot in 4, actually, or 4 Ultimate more specifically, so that's what I'm used to. I'm not necessarily used to blast as it is in Generations Ultimate and Generations. I didn't play Generations at all. And Generations Ultimate, I still haven't really delved into blast. And by really, not at all. I don't think I've ever used a blast weapon in that game. So for all I know, it could look completely different to how it does in 4 and 4 Ultimate, and I would have no idea. Which is kind of crazy to think about, but I suppose that's how it is with a few things in 4 Ultimate these days, because, or at the moment I should say. Because I haven't really delved into certain things in 4 Ultimate, despite being at like Hunter rank 348, as I was when... You've got to be kidding me! The reason why I didn't die there was because I thought for sure I was going to be out of his fucking range. So annoying. And I have not seen Kizuna attacking this fucking Rogi. I mean, I could be blind, but... Okay, now I can see Kizuna because I'm actually using my eyes maybe, but... Seriously, no, 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 no! God! Really hate this monster, especially when I'm stupid enough to forget my fucking deodorants. So we're going to go for the KO with this monster, of course. It'll be mostly super pounds. I was not expecting you to go into that attack. Kizuna is having some problems, as you can tell. Just as I am. We're all having problems because we all forgot to bring fucking deodorants. I mean, of course, I generally remember to bring deodorants for the quests with Steel Uragan. When it's just him. Or him and Uragan, but seriously. I did not even... Like, I was not cognizant of the fact that he was in this monster lineup. Like, not at all. Did not even occur to me. So, okay, I'm no longer smelly. I can go and drink this. And I think yes, I do have life powders, astoundingly. Don't know how. I must have been doing some quest like this in the past, and I kept the life powders that I got from that quest. Because I normally don't bring life powders. It's just something that is in my inventory by chance. Or in my pouch, I guess. Inventory is like box, maybe. I don't know, inventory works, but maybe it's a little confusing in the context of Monster Hunter, I don't know. Regardless, this might end up being a single video on its own, which is fine. I don't mind having random hunts end up being like, 14 minutes long for a video. That works fine for me. We're gonna get that KO off soon, I don't know. About to find out. Well, he ended up dying before. I always hit the wrong frickin' button when I want to skip the cutscene. Because it changes in every fucking game. I'm pretty sure it's select in the PSP games. It's B for the love of my ass in Generations Ultimate. I think it might be select or start on the 3DS. I don't remember. Well, I shouldn't say on the 3DS. I should say on, or in 4 and 4 Ultimate. I don't remember. And it's start in this game. It changes too much and it's annoying. But anyway. I actually do find the fact that you need to skip with B to be probably the worst thing about Generations Ultimate and Generations as well. Because it's actually a little bit delayed. You don't just press B immediately and it skips the cutscene. You have to wait like a full second to 2 seconds before hitting B actually skips that cutscene. Or the death scene, whatever you want to call it. It's really annoying. But anyway. Like, seriously. And then you also press B to skip the eating scene as well. It's just weird. I don't really appreciate it. We'll see what we've got here. I may as well take the Volvidon Carapace, that's fine. Again, I'm just checking to see if I have anything that's at 99, and at that point I won't take it, because I don't want it to create an extra stack, because in this game at the moment, I'm really low on box space, so for whatever reason, Conqueror's Seal is a type of item that I've chosen not to limit to 99 in a single stack. I don't know, maybe I've got the feeling that I need over 200 of them for something, I don't know, but yeah, anyway. I don't know how long that recording actually went for, or that fight actually went for. Maybe I can... oh, sticky situation. I guess I'll go and do this quest as well. Because I was thinking of... well, not necessarily even in this one recording, but I was thinking of just doing a single hunt and then calling that a recording, but... oh, why am I buying Tanzia chips? What the fuck? I've never used these. I'm happy to do double Bracky, that's fine. I have fought a lot of Bracky in this game, but... I don't really play this game that much these days, so I'm all good to fight a Bracky or two. In this case, 2. I'll see you guys when we're in the hunt. Well, actually, as it turned out, that room host is a little bit of a... well, possibly an inconsiderate person, as you can see, 13 people online. That room host may or may not be an inconsiderate individual, they may have disconnected, I'm not too sure. But unfortunately, they did leave the room as the host, and what happens is, when the room host leaves, it doesn't go and choose a new host in this game, it unfortunately kicks everyone from the room. Now it's interesting because back in Try it was even worse. For people who play the modern Monster Hunter games, that might sound absolutely terrible, that the room is disbanded once the host leaves, but back in Try, if the host left during the quest, it would actually completely shut off the quest. Well, not completely shut it off, but it would cancel the quest. It would say host left, and then that would be the end of the quest. It was really, really bad. So it's funny because it didn't bother me that much back in Try, because I guess I just got completely used to it. But looking back on it, I wonder how I ever put up with it. I think how it worked was the quest host would just end up never really disconnecting. There were occasional circumstances where the host would rage quit, like not even disconnect accidentally, but actually leave intentionally, and you could see it. You know, like the room host would die twice, and then all of a sudden the quest just shuts down. And that was really annoying. But anyway, regardless, because that room did disband, I've decided to not do another hunt. The reason why I decided to actually do that quest at that moment was because there was a guy who was waiting for us to complete the quest that we had in progress, and he had posted a quest on the board, waiting for us, so I thought it would be kind of rude to just leave at that point. I thought, yeah, we can just do another quest. And then the room host decided to leave, basically saying, well, fuck that guy. Of course, gave no warning that they were going to actually leave and disband the room. The, how do I call it, the etiquette and the courtesy that the host gives to the other players in this game, generally, is to say, or give warning that they're going to leave, and say, well, I'm going to leave, so you guys can leave the room yourselves, so you don't get kicked and have to reconnect again, thus wasting time. So that person failed to do that, and that's kind of annoying. But again, maybe they actually disconnected, who knows. But regardless, I do thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next Random Hunts recording. Hopefully this wasn't too short for you. But regardless, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.